everyone, this is Suzanne doing a special bonus reading for you for this week for Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. So this could be a special type of soul connection, soulmate connection, or twin connection. So we're going to see what comes out for you. This could be for anybody, and we'll just see what comes out. Dead air. I'm warming up. I am just waking up. All right. Let's see. Okay. All right, so this is Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. This reading could go either way. Feminine towards the masculine, masculine towards the feminine. Take it however it resonates, okay? All right, so let's see what's going on for that connection. What do we have? Ooh, should not. Are you telling yourself that you should not do something, or is your person telling themselves in some way they should not do something? You know, you'll find that there's a lot of people in your life that use the word should. And honestly, it's a word that I've kind of banned from my, from the language or verbiage that I use. Because who am I to say should to anybody, right? So I don't know what this is about. I don't know what somebody is saying to themselves or to you, or I don't know. Let's see what this is about. What is it that we should not be doing? Knight of Wands. Okay, so I understand that. I understand, this might be saying, I should not be getting involved in something that is non-committal, or something that feels kind of in and out, might be very passionate in the moment, but doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. All right, let's get one more card here. That's energy of Sagittarius, by the way. So somebody might be saying, I should not get involved with this Sagittarius. And then we have Seven of Pentacles. So it's almost like this is saying what's next is exactly what we should not do. I'm looking exactly at what I feel like I should not be doing. So again, your person might be in this energy. It might be you. It might be both of you. Okay, so there's this overall energy of we should not be doing this. And I would say, examine that. Why do we feel that way? One more here. All right, King of Swords. Yep. We're taking a realistic, logical look, a logical perspective. King of Swords is Gemini. So that might be saying, I should not be looking at this Gemini. I should not be looking at this Sagittarius, or, there's a Sag or Gemini in your life saying, I don't know if I should be looking at this person. All right. But I feel like there's a pull there. But what we're seeing here with the King of Swords and with the Knight of Wands, this is a lot of masculine energy. I almost feel like this energy is coming from the masculine side. Okay? So, there's this energy from the masculine is, I probably shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be thinking this. I shouldn't be feeling this. All right? So what do we have here? Emotional. All right, so let's see. You know, is this masculine very emotional? Are you very emotional when it comes to this connection? Let's see what the emotional card is about. We have Princess of Wands. So that is card of Leo. Princess of Wands is Page of Wands. So, you know, there's somebody here might be feeling very, very, very inspired, you know, by the emotional connection that they're having. Again, we're getting wands, all right? So that is masculine energy. So this masculine might be finding that they are very emotionally inspired by their feminine. What else do we have here? All right, so we have the 5 of Cups. So the 5 of Cups says that this person is possibly very sad and emotional that maybe you are not in their life right now. But of course, with the 5 of Cups, we always have that 2 of Cups behind this person here. So they might be very inspired by their emotions. They might be very inspired that 2 of Cups connection is there. But they might be looking at something that they might be losing, or a loss that they might have experienced, possibly because of this connection. Or it might have nothing to do with the feminine. The loss that this person is experiencing might have nothing to do with the feminine. A lot of times, a struggle or a challenging situation or a loss, you know, can be a gateway to a spiritual awakening of some kind, or, you know, a soulmate journey, a twin flame journey. All right, so Pentacles are feminine energy. So I feel like this masculine might be very much in their feminine energy right now, very emotional. And then we have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, Scorpio energy. I mean, you know, Queen of Cups is love. You know, what is the Queen of Cups doing? You know, she's looking directly at that, you know, what is in her cup? Who does she want to give that cup to? It's like the feelings, the emotions are there. So I feel like, you know, I feel like this could be a masculine that is very much being forced to look at their feminine energy, their emotional side. What do we have here? Travel. Okay, so somebody might be thinking about traveling towards you, or you might be thinking about traveling towards somebody. Travel might be a little bit difficult right now. Let's see what we have here. All right, so we've got the 8 of Swords. There's this feeling of wanting to get out, wanting to, maybe they need a change of scenery. I do feel, again, like this is the masculine. Swords and wands are masculine energy. I feel like this could be the masculine wanting to travel towards their feminine. All right, because this masculine is very caught up in their own thoughts about something that they feel emotional about. And then we've got Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. You know, that's very slow movement. You know, because Pentacles are about the physical world, you know, and our thoughts can change very fast. You know, our emotions can be all over the place and change quickly. But when it comes to Pentacles, you know, what's going on in the physical world, this person might want to travel, but they're finding it possibly very difficult to travel right now. So there's slow movement here. And then 4 of Swords. So because potentially this person might not be able to be around you right now, I feel like all they're doing is overthinking or daydreaming about where they want to be, where they would prefer to be. All right, so what do we have here? Frisky. So somebody might be a little bit turned on perhaps by how they're thinking about you. What do we have here? 5 of Pentacles. You know, in this particular instance, I feel like the 5 of Pentacles is the energy of missing you, okay? You know, maybe the two of you can't be together right now, and, you know, that's just that may be how it's supposed to be right now, but it doesn't mean that this person doesn't have moments of, you know, wanting to connect with you, wanting to be physical with you. 5 of Pentacles. What else? We've got High Priestess. It's like High Priestess can be hidden knowledge. This might be hidden knowledge from you. This person may not share the fact that they are very attracted to you. You might intuitively feel this, okay? High Priestess. This might be a secret connection, and that's why it's difficult to travel towards each other in some way. One more here, 7 of Swords. So the 7 of Swords, you know, is somebody running away from this connection? Is somebody trying to deceive themselves? Especially with this should not up here. You know, there's an energy of like keeping somebody at arm's length, but really desiring underneath, you know, an intimate connection here. The 7 of Swords, there might be some level of deception around this connection, and that is why this should not is coming up. You know, these tend to be very complicated connections, and I see the complications every day for people. What do we have here? Affluence. That came out a lot this week. You know, somebody here might be very affluent. Somebody might be very much in the public eye. Somebody could be, you know, pays a lot of attention to social status. That might be something, especially since it's coming up in the middle, that might be something that you or your person are, you know, really challenged to look at. You know, how important is that social status? How important is my social media presence? How important is, you know, making a certain amount of money? I feel like that is being called into question here. Affluence, and then we've got the Emperor. So I feel like for somebody here, more than likely the masculine, we have the Emperor coming up right in the middle, which is the divine masculine, okay, in the tarot. So I feel like this is important. This might be what this particular person is needing to look at. You know, they might be putting a lot of importance on their affluence, on their social status, on their social media status, on their popularity, how the world sees them, so to speak. And then we have 10 of Cups. So, you know, it's like, what does this say? This says perfected success. But it's like perfected success around what emotionally fulfills them. It's almost like this is directly challenging the masculine to really look at what brings them true emotional satisfaction and happiness. You know, is it their feminine, or is it a certain level of affluence? why can't it be both, right? So, but how they're placing importance on these two things, I feel like is what they're being called to look at. What do we have here? Anxiety. Saw that come up quite a bit too. So, I feel like overall we're seeing the masculine's energy here. All right. So I feel like, well, we'll see. We'll see what comes up for anxiety. All right. We have 9 of Pentacles. So this could be the feminine. All right. You might, to the world, you might look perfectly happy on your own, perfectly happy and comfortable doing what you're doing your own thing. That's the best energy that you could be in. The question you have to ask yourself is, are you truly happy in that energy? It feels like you have some anxiety. This is also single energy. So it feels like feminines, you might be alone right now because it feels like the masculine is being forced to look at something that, they need to look at. There's an energy around them where they feel like they shouldn't do this. And it might be because of something around affluence, something around, their public image in some way, their social media, the people around them are affecting them. Okay, when it comes to you, you might have anxiety like, oh my gosh, maybe this is never going to happen and maybe it's not supposed to, right? What else here for anxiety? Princess of Swords, there it is. That's Page of Swords. So it's like you realize on some level that other people might be affecting this particular masculine. How they see life, how they see love, how they see connection. Is it good for my image? Is it not good for my image? Is it good for me to be in a committed connection? Is it not so good for me to be in a committed connection? Okay, but you realize that other people are affecting this connection in some way, and I feel like you may be seeking out more information about this connection, which the Page of Swords often does. How do they do that? They go online. They talk to other people about this person. They look this person up on social media. Is that serving you? It feels like it isn't. It feels like it brings you a lot of anxiety. So you might want to take a second look at doing that, okay? Because a lot of times what you see out there isn't what is really going on, right? Truth, Ace of Swords. It's like you're searching and looking for clarity, and all it's doing is bringing you anxiety. So focusing on yourself during this time, focusing on what brings you joy and happiness, and focusing on the love you put out into the world, being in that high vibration energy does ultimately help your masculine, helps not even draw your masculine in. It's simply because so often this is an energetic type of connection. It's like they can feel when you have anxiety. Just like you can feel that other people are affecting their ability to possibly make decisions about a connection with you. What do we have here? Questions. What questions are happening right now? Two of Swords. You might be asking, somebody here might be asking, why do I feel almost blocked in this connection? Why does it seem like somebody is blocking their heart? Temperance. Card of Sagittarius. We've seen 2 cards of Sagittarius. You might be dealing with a Sagittarius. It's like There's questions around, you know, how do I have a balanced level of emotion? How do I have patience? How do I, you know, possibly cool down this frisky energy that I have? I feel like that could be for both of you. And then we have Knight of Swords. So the big question I feel like is, you know, will this particular masculine come towards me and communicate, right? Dreams. Wow. All right, so there might be some messages within your dreams about this person, about this connection, and I feel like it goes both ways right away. What are these dreams about? We have Six of Wands, Six of Wands, Six of Swords. Look at all these wands and swords. And Ten of Pentacles. So, you know, I feel like in these dreams are about this masculine, remember, affluence, wealth. It's like, how do I have, all right, so how do I have a victory in love and at the same time have, you know, everything I want from a material standpoint? How do I make those two work, right? In between these two, we've got the Six of Swords. Excuse me, sorry. The Six of Swords represents, oh my God. I have an itch in my throat. Oh my gosh. So the Six of Swords, it's like asking, you know, how do I get from, you know, how do I connect these two? How do I connect what I consider victory and love, which could be this connection, and this? They're trying to figure that out. They're trying to, Six of Swords, gain some type of peace of mind. That's what dreams are serving. So dreams can allow them to experience the connection in its fullest form, right? Really the deep emotional connection, attraction, love in these dreams, you know, and what that feels like at the same time by maintaining this affluence, moving towards success. Oh my God. So, what do we have here? We have a masculine that feels like he should not be doing something, perhaps with you. Something feels wrong. This masculine is also possibly very in touch with his feminine side, you know, the emotions that he's having over this, especially if he's not allowing himself to feel something. We have two cards. Oh my God. You know, it's almost like my throat chakra just completely closed up. Like this masculine, whoever he is, just doesn't want all of this to come out. This person might be at a distance from you, wants to travel towards you, but, you know, chooses to spend his time thinking about this or overthinking about it, you know, because he feels very trapped in his thoughts right now. When he's alone, okay, you know, there might be a frisky energy that comes up, you know, a strong attraction. You know, and this might be the big deception, right? It's like, are they telling you this? Probably not. Affluence right in the middle. Oh my God. Barney, what was in my coffee? All right, so this in the middle, I feel like is huge. Emperor. Oh my God. Emperor is the divine masculine, okay? The divine masculine, I feel in this particular situation, is going between love and affluence. Then over here, I feel like this is you. You are having a lot of anxiety, all right? Nine of Pentacles here. You know, you're putting out to the world that you are comfortable and happy. Be careful if you're putting that message out on social media, okay, if it's not your truth. That's one thing I would say. You got to be careful of. Princess of Swords, you have anxiety because you know other people are affecting this person in some way, and you are searching and looking for the truth. This is giving you anxiety. So, what do we have here finally? Behavior. What do we need to know about behaviors right now? All right, the Fool. So even though somebody is saying they should not do this, somebody could be getting, the masculine in particular, could be getting ready to take a risk. You know, the only way this masculine takes a risk is when he gets completely uncomfortable or completely comfortable with the unknown. All right, his dreams might be helping him to get comfortable with this situation. Damn. Look at that. The Sun. I feel like if he takes this risk, he's going to find a lot of happiness, okay? These are behaviors. These are potential actions. We have Leo and Aries here. You know, we've seen a lot of Sagittarius. We've seen Gemini. We've seen a lot of masculine energy. So again, both of these cards are coming from the masculine perspective of taking action. And then finally we have, wow, the Empress. Look at that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm telling you, it's like something is just choking me right now. We have the Emperor and the Empress. We are talking about a divine connection here, okay? And we're talking about behavior now towards the Empress. The Fool, taking a risk towards happiness, towards their Empress, towards their divine feminine. Can't make it up. All right, so does it mean that this person is jumping on a flight today and finding you today? No. It means that, you know, it comes across in their energy that this is something that they think about. You could do them a favor by reducing your anxiety and just trusting. This one jumped out, so we'll see why that is. And what do we have here? Deep feelings. Look at that. Deep feelings, ideal person against the odds. Are you kidding me? What do we have here? The totem pole. Abundance, transition, stability. It's like that's exactly what this masculine is going through, right? It's like They are somebody here is very concerned about their affluence, their abundance, you know, and it's like, how do I transition into a stable energy? How do I move up the totem pole? And then we have the lost child within, which this could be you, this could be your person, all right? This whole situation, this connection, this soul connection, whatever it is, you know, possibly asking you or your masculine, okay, to, you know, look at some repressed memories that are unresolved. You know, the lost child within is, you know, your most honest space. You know, so this situation, this connection, and again, it could go either way. I know that this particular reading, it looks like this is the masculine talking to us, okay? And it does, and I can justify that whole thing. It feels like this is forcing possibly both of you to look at some unresolved, repressed memories. And that could be why this person is coming into your life, or maybe isn't in your life just at this moment, because this is what we have to deal with. This could be what the masculine, or you for that matter, has to deal with. And then, of course, we have deep feelings, Emperor and Empress, ideal person, and, you know, should not was the first card that came out. So this connection might be something that you would consider against the odds. Okay? All right. All right, guys. So that's what I got for you for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. And all of a sudden, my coughing has stopped. I'm telling you, that's very unusual for me to get that coffee for that long. So anyway, I hope it resonated for you. And of course, if you're looking for a deeper, more personal reading, certainly reach out. If not, enjoy your week, and I will talk to you next time. All right, thanks. Bye.